welcome to a brand new speed build. Today I have an Oasis Springs family home for you guys, and it's pack restricted. I feel like the last home I did was also like kind of pack restricted because it was base games. Obviously there was no packs, but I decided to upload this as well today, like kind of back to back, just because I really like how this turned out. This is for once not a house that I built a very long time ago. I built this like last week. If you're new here to the channel, you won't know this, but if you watched like my last few videos, or basically the videos for this entire year, I feel like I have mentioned in almost all videos that I have a lot of videos on backlog, and because of that, a lot of videos I will say often like, oh, I built this a very long time ago. Like the last few builds I built, I've shown on the channel. I almost said show on the family. Wow, I say family home so much that I confuse myself. But anyway, that I've shown on the channel have almost, like the last few at least, have almost all been built either during January or February, and it's April now. So it's been a very long time since I built a lot of homes. This one though, I built just last week. So it was pretty recently, and I don't know, I really like how this turned out, and I feel like I've only ever done one like Mediterranean home, I guess. I did build in Oasis Springs a few weeks ago when I did my was it small mid-century modern home, I think is what I ended up calling it. I don't remember exactly, but I built it like in Oasis Springs, but I haven't built a like, I don't know, Mediterranean family home like this in a very long time. And originally this was going to be named our large Mediterranean family home. That's even what I have the file as right now, but it's not going to be called that when you see this, because I realized that I do still have a 40 by 30 lot here in this area of Oasis Springs for my save file, so I'm going to have to build like a even bigger one. So I just thought I would save the name for that, and yeah, I don't know. And also this is not like that large. It's for two parents, one teen and two kids, as well as a dog. So it's not like, I don't know, it's a kind of a medium-sized family home, I guess. But as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, and also as you've seen in the thumbnail, I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in the title just yet. I mean, you will know when you see this, obviously, but right now I don't know if I'm going to put it in the title. But this is pack restricted. So it's not pack restricted to just one pack. I decided to use two expansion packs, 2 game packs, and 2 stuff packs, as well as the Country Kitchen kit. And I just thought it would be nice to do a pack restricted build, and especially because every time I do like a base game home, or like anytime like when I'm not using all the packs, I always do like just suburban family homes, and you know, like just, you know, regular family homes. And so I thought it would be fun to do one here in Oasis Springs, and I think it turned out really well. I didn't plan on doing that at first, so you will see for a little while, like in the beginning when I think it's when I started the backyard that I decided to have it pack restricted, but I actually will use some things from other packs in the beginning. So for instance, I use some things from, I think, I Get to Work and also Island Living, but then I decided to scrap that, and yeah, I won't use them. You won't see me delete them, but I promise it won't be there. But yeah, so the packs I decided to use, I totally forgot to mention that. The packs that I decided to use was Seasons and Cats and Dogs. And then for game packs, it was Parenthood and Jungle Adventure. And then for stuff packs, it was Kids Room Stuff and Laundry Day. And then of course, also as I said before, I decided to use Country Kitchen kit. I actually didn't use the counters and cabinets from that kit, which is kind of the whole point of the kit, right? But I didn't use that because I didn't think it fitted. The colors didn't fit, I feel like. But the reason that I kind of needed that pack was because I used the siding from that. So you see the stone siding on this house is from that pack. And we do have a base game version of it. It's just very more, oh, that's not correct. Anyway, I feel like it's so much more, I don't know, it doesn't look as good, basically. This is kind of more muted and not like in your face, if you get what I mean. So I think it turned out very well to use that wallpaper. But if you don't have the kit, I think it's fine. I did use some, like 2 decorations from that kit otherwise. So if you don't have that kit, I feel like you can still actually use this. And I did actually debate if I was going to call this like a pack restricted build, because I mean, it's still, 7 packs, I guess. well, 6 packs and a kit, but I feel like it's still pack restricted, especially for me, because if you didn't know, I do own all the packs. And I tend to use most of them always if I'm not doing like a base game homes. If I'm not doing a base game home. And so I think it's like pretty good for me at least, and I feel like I try to use packs that most people have, because like I feel like Seasons and Cats and Dogs are the 2 packs that if I didn't have all the packs, those are probably 2 packs that I would really like to have, just because of like the realism of both of them. I feel like it's very nice to have, you know, weather and stuff like that, and also like holidays and more. Stuff like that, and as well with like Cats and Dogs, like it's like to have pets, so I feel like that's packs that most people have. And then also game packs, Jungle Adventure, just because like it's obviously a what's it called, like Mediterranean home, so I kind of just was like I need that. And I feel like that's also a pack that a lot of people own, because it was, I don't know, it was not like one of the first packs we got. It was not at all, but I feel like it's a pack also a lot of people own. As well as Parenthood, because Parenthood is like the one pack. I feel like that's, if anyone would ever ask me like which pack should I buy, Parenthood, all days of the week. Like just pick Parenthood, okay? Just do it. Just have Parenthood. It's such a good thing to have, I feel like. And then when it came to stuff packs, I had actually kind of a hard time choosing stuff packs to use, because I wasn't really sure what packs people have, but I decided to go with Laundry Day and Kids Room stuff, just because I feel like Kids Room stuff is also a pack that I highly recommend, because it gives so much more stuff for kids, obviously, as well as Laundry Day is also, I feel like, a pack that most people have, just because it's such a loved pack within the community, because it brought just so much, and a lot of the items look really good, so hopefully that's okay. I do want to do more pack restricted builds, so if you have any suggestions with which packs I should use, please let me know. I could also do just a build that's like base game and Cats and Dogs or something like that, so please let me know if that's the case, and I will of course always do my base game builds. If you guys haven't noticed, I try to do a base game build at least every month, at least I try. It doesn't always happen, but I feel like most times it does, and just because also I love building base game homes, and I feel like I challenge myself too, so yeah. But as you saw before, I actually for once show you the floor plan. I never show you the floor plan. If you're new here, you won't know this, but like I almost never show the floor plan. It's one of the things I almost always edit out, just because it takes me a very long time to figure them out sometimes. This one, it did not. It took me a very short time to figure out. I did edit out just me fixing some like small things. So it might look a little different, but not a lot, I feel like. But it didn't take me long at all. It took me a very short time, which was very nice. This build in general didn't take me that long to build. It is not that long of a video. I mean, it's 23 minutes, so like it's not too long, but it's not like short either. I feel like it's like a decent video length, at least for me. I don't know. But it didn't take me that long to build. I think I built it in one day. Or maybe, yeah, I did. Like, I stayed up, like, pretty late to finish this, because I don't know, I loved it so much, and I actually, like, never, like I said, I think I said this in the beginning of the video, sometimes I don't know what I say in the voiceovers, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I almost never do Mediterranean homes, just because it's not something that I've ever really seen. Well, I have, but like not where I live. It's more been like when I'm on vacation or something like that. I think when I went to Barcelona, I saw a few, but not really, like not this type, I feel like, just because I was in the city. But yeah, it's just not something that I've seen a lot. It doesn't really exist here, because I don't live in a tropical place, like, at all. Thank God for that, because I cannot handle heat. Like, it would not go well. Yeah, so I don't really know how to build them, but I saw this picture on Pinterest, which this house is inspired by. I won't lie, like, I did not come up with the shape of this house for myself, although I do think I did change, like, some stuff, but I feel like I wasn't sure, because I think, at least in my opinion, that a lot of Mediterranean homes does not translate well into The Sims, just because they look kind of weird at times in The Sims. So that's also a reason why I never do it, because it just doesn't translate well. But this house did, and I think it looks actually pretty good. Gonna pat myself on the back for that one. But I don't know, I feel like I also kind of want to make more Mediterranean homes now just because of that. But I do kind of go on these kicks where I do, like, I don't know, just one type of home a lot. I always do my suburban homes, like always, but I feel like it happened like a year, I think it was like around a year ago, as well, where I like went on a kick and built a lot of Mediterranean homes. Like I actually, in my old save file, I had this entire neighborhood filled up with lots. Like I had already built all the lots, but then when I created my new one, I decided to not use a lot of them. I think I decided to only use one of them, but just because it didn't look good anymore, at least for me. Like I don't think it looks like me. Like it's just, I don't like them, basically, what I did before. I think there's nothing wrong with them, it's just like it's not my style really anymore. I think it looked kind of weird, so I'm going to have to do all the other lots in this neighborhood. But yeah, I kind of went on that kick to build a lot of Mediterranean homes, and I feel like I might do that as well now. Although I don't know, it's the same with like community lots. Like this week I built 3 community lots, and I never build community lots. And those are going to be spread out, so you will see like one of them or 2 of them in May, so it's going to be a while until you see them. But I feel like I go on kicks, like kind of on what I build. Before I had the YouTube channel, I would actually go on kicks of just like building at all. Like I would kind of play The Sims and like, yeah, kind of like, I don't know, in periods. So I would play The Sims for like, I don't know, a month or 2, and then I would not play The Sims for like 4 months, and then I would go over and over like that. And then I started my channel, and then that doesn't happen anymore, because I love making videos and I love being here, like talking to you guys and being active on Twitter and Instagram and everything like that. So I don't know, I feel like it's so much more fun for me now to do it. So that's kind of not like, that's kind of why I don't go on those, like, I don't know, why I build basically every day. Not like, obviously school does take up most of my time and it's my priority. Like I have said to myself, I think I've mentioned this before, that school is like, this is not going to, I don't know, to disturb my schoolwork, because school is very important to me. Like I need to get very good grades to be able to go to like medical school, which is my dream. Or like my goal right now at least. So I have to get very good grades and I have to do a lot of work, but I do love it. Like I've always liked school, I feel like, so like it's not that big of a problem. But yeah, so if I ever take a break, it's not because I don't like doing this, it's not like because I don't like you guys. I love you guys so much. It's just that I need to focus on school and other things, maybe. And, you know, obviously family also comes first and everything like that. So, you know, it's stuff like that that is important. But this is also kind of a good, like, escapism for me. So, I don't know. Anyway, for the interior, I went for this very beige color scheme, which I tend to do in all my Mediterranean family homes, or like Mediterranean homes in general, not just family homes, but Mediterranean homes. I tend to go for a very beige and brown color scheme. I don't know why, I just do. And I didn't feel like I did, like when I was building it, but then yesterday when I was taking the screenshots, I like looked, obviously I have like, so you can see the floor plan, or like just like from above, especially on the first floor, like this floor, like the ground floor. Anyway, this floor, it's very beige. I noticed that then, and I'm sorry, it's very beige. But like upstairs there's 2 kids rooms, and then downstairs there's 1 teen room, so they get a little bit more color because of that. But yeah, I don't know. What else? I was going to say something that I didn't have the bunk bed updated when I did this, but obviously I did. I actually decided not to use any bunk beds because I didn't feel like it fitted. And I think that was the right choice, at least for this one. And especially because if I wanted to use a bunk bed, I wanted to put like a couch or something underneath it, so it wouldn't have worked because that does not work really. But yeah, you'll also only see this one bathroom over here. I think it's like the biggest bathroom. It's the only bathroom downstairs. Then there's 3 upstairs, and in one of the bathrooms upstairs there is laundry. because I was thinking like if I'm going to use laundry day, let's have laundry. But if you don't want to play with laundry, you could obviously just delete that and delete like the coastline and everything. But I think it will look okay at least. But yeah, this house is also playtested. I guess I should mention that. And I did have to change a few things. In the kitchen, I had to move some clutter on one of the island counters, just a little bit, just a little bit, and then my sim was able to cook, so it should be fine. And then, what else? There was something else I had to change. Oh yeah, in the parents' bedroom, there is a fireplace, and I had to move one of the armchairs in front of it, so the sim was able to, like, access the fireplace. Or like light it, so you will see that it's also like moved just a tiny bit. Like it's not a lot. I don't think you will even notice, but yeah. But everything else should work, at least I think so. I hope so. But yeah, so if you decide to download this from the gallery, like it's the play tested one, so it should be fine. I should mention also that all my builds are play tested. Sometimes I don't mention it in the voiceover, but all my builds, I said builds very rarely, I'm sorry. All of my builds are play tested, and for most of the time it works pretty well. I think like at this point I know when things work and when things don't work, but yeah, sometimes I have to change a few things, and then if there's like major things, I will mention it in the voiceover. If I don't mention it, probably because like nothing had to change or something like that. But yeah, there's also an office downstairs. I think we've just decorated it, or we're finished with it, but I think I should mention that there is an office downstairs. So if you want another bedroom, you could make that into a bedroom. And then there's this teens bedroom that I decided to have on the ground floor, just because, I don't know, I tend to do when I have like a bedroom on the first floor or ground floor, whatever it's called. When I have a bedroom downstairs, it's either from grandparents or a teen. Sometimes parents, but they didn't think this was like big enough and it didn't have an ensuite bathroom, so I was like, not gonna do that. But I tend to do it for a teen just because, I don't know, maybe like privacy or something. Also, at least in my opinion, I feel like it will be a little weird to have like, because I was thinking that the two kids are kind of the same age, so maybe they're even twins, and to have them like not be on the same floor would be kind of weird, at least in my opinion. I don't know if that's like true or whatever, but yeah. So I don't know, I just decided to have the teens bedroom downstairs, and obviously like it doesn't have to be a teens bedroom. You can do whatever you want to it. You can do whatever you want to this house, as long as you don't upload it to the gallery and claim it as your own. I'm totally fine with whatever you do to it. I feel like that's just memorized in my brain. Like I say it so often that I just it comes off right now. It's the same with like the outro and the intro. Like it's just there. Like I don't have to think about it anymore. It just comes. But then we move upstairs, and there is this little like landing area where there's stairs, and there's also like this balcony area thing, like you can see from the front of the build. I won't show you me decorating that because I totally forgot to decorate that. So it is decorated if you decide to download this from the gallery, but I totally forgot to do it when I was like doing this. So it will be decorated, but you won't see it in this build. It was very simply, it's like I think it's just a love seat out there and maybe some plants, so it's nothing fun. And then we do the parents' bedroom, and the parents' bedroom is gigantic. I don't know, it's so big, it's just the floor plan didn't make sense if it wasn't this big. At least in my opinion, especially with like the windows and everything. So yeah, like I said before, there is this fireplace, and I had to move, I think it's, I don't know which armchair it was, but one of the armchairs I had to move. And then it worked totally fine. I also forgot to put a TV downstairs, so I do that now. But yeah, I don't know why I forgot to put a TV downstairs. Obviously, I know some people don't like to play with TVs and computers, stuff like that, because the Sims tend to just watch TV and be on the computer if that's like, if you have that in the in the build. But I always put it just in case you guys want to use it. But yeah, and then I put these dressers like above, like upon each other. I don't know if that's the right term, but anyway, they're both from oh my god, it's the same dresser. They're from Seasons, and I don't think I've ever used them like that, at least, and I think it looks actually pretty good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. I think it looks kind of good and kind of weird. I'm sorry if you just heard me kind of hit the the filter thing, because I do have like a pop filter that I actually sometimes hit. So if you ever hear something, it's probably me accidentally hitting that, because I do talk a lot with my hands. So yeah. And then we have this kid's bedroom, which I decided to go with a very orange color scheme. Like, it's very orange. I actually really like how this kid's bedroom turned out. I feel like it's something I haven't done in a while. I really like the bed. I think the bed came with kids' room stuff. I'm pretty sure. I think so, at least. Or it was kids' room stuff, I think. And I think, or Parenthood. It came with Parenthood, I'm pretty sure. Oh well, one of them. So, you know, but yeah, and then I don't know. I was going to say I just use some things, but obviously I do. I tried to like emphasize that this was for a kid with putting some like kids color and stuff like that instead, because I think it could be very well like a teen's bedroom, but I didn't want it to be for a teen. So yeah. And then we have the other kid's bedroom, which I tried to make the bunk beds work, but it just didn't, especially with the layout for the room. It wouldn't work. But this room is very green. Very green. I don't know what this kid just likes green, I guess. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good too. It's also kind of simple, I don't know. But yeah, that's basically it for this video, and I really hope you liked it, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!